If you ever come after me or my family ever again, you are going to lose a lot more than just my friendship. This will cost a lot. And I'm not saying this as a threat. I'm saying it as a promise.
Okay, lots to get into there. Where did the $30,000 of sushi go that night? Who ate it?
So a couple of people stayed late. Noella stayed, and Jen was there. And then we had them all take it home to eat themselves.
Okay, got it. Okay, good. Shannon Valerie from Aurora, Colorado says, at the beginning of the season, you seemed really hopeful about the future of your friendship with Heather. So why mention the lawsuit with Nicole, Gina, and Emily just as she was coming back into your life?
Okay, I didn't know that it was the same girl. I want to show you. This is the girl that I knew. Oh, see, I took pictures of myself. This is
Don't show me anything you don't want me to see.
No, this is the girl.
Okay. Yes.
So when I heard that Nicole James was on the show, I'm like, oh, I don't know her. I didn't understand it. And I thought there's no way that you guys would be friends. It just didn't make sense to me.
So now you found out it is that girl.
I was hoping there was no lawsuit. Because
But who cared? It was 20 years ago and it was dropped. Who cares?
Gina brought it up when you were in the bathroom at Javier's going, are you going to tell her? And it's like, whoa.
No, I think she said
let's let Gina respond.
Okay,
it's best that you not respond for Gina.
I was encouraging you to do the right thing.
And what was the right thing?
To tell Heather. It seemed like something that you were trying to plant or save for later that was going to be a big deal. Like, that's ridiculous.
Bring it up on camera.
And we would all move on.
I assume they've worked
you know
it
what,
out. They've
though,
been
Shannon?
friends for 8 years.
It's not that big of a deal.
That's not a fair statement to say you weren't going to bring it up on camera.
Look,
I
get it. I get it. You think I'm planting stuff and I'm trying to stir up stuff? No. I was excited.
I think that because you are.
I'm not done.
Yes.
Stop interrupting me. I'm not going to start yelling this time.
You're yelling right now.
No, because you guys, the two of you always talk over. And it's, can I have water? Because I have a cotton mouth right now.
Okay, well.
Water's in, guys.
The water wasn't hydrating my mouth in the trailer.
All right. Isn't telling two people who are on the show planting the seed?
You know how this show works. You told two people on a show about two other people on a show at the very beginning of a season. Did you honestly think that that was never going to come up? That's bullshit to think that. You know what you did? You pulled the pin out of the grenade and you handed it to Gina and me. That's what you did.
Idea it was the same girl.
Coming up.
8 years ago, I knew David was having an affair. By the way, you knew David was having an affair. The world knew at the...
Believable.
You know what you did? You pulled the pin out of the grenade and you handed it to Gina and me. That's what you did.
Idea it was the same girl.
But it doesn't matter. You just talked to the source.
Okay, but can we take it down to the core of why I was upset? Because I've gotten a lot of comments. You should be blaming Emily and Gina and not Shannon.
Okay.
And this is where the bullshit comes in. You could have talked to me. I met with you so many times.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Nicole again. I looked on her social media and she does not look... She had like platinum blonde hair when I knew her.
I only know her looking like this.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah.
You had ample opportunity to talk to me and say to me, hey, Heather, you must know that this is, and maybe I would have said, oh, yeah, that was years ago. It was dropped, no big deal.
I know you,
Let
Heather.
me finish.
If I would have said that, you would have blown up either way. No, I'm not bringing it up to you.
You broke the code, Shannon. No careers, no kids. This isn't a little side hustle. I'm not making trucker hats. This is our bread and butter. You want to bring up some lawsuit that could have been potentially damaging to my husband's career? Are you out of your mind?
I told two people because it didn't make sense.
I felt so betrayed because you were the one person. We left on good terms. I've texted you over the years when you were getting divorced and when I heard things about your kids.
And why not feel betrayed by Gina and Emily, who brought it up at the date?
I actually never said anything.
Okay, well, hold on. I want to know from Heather.
So I was angry.
Okay.
But they immediately reached out to me and said, can we sit down with you? Can we talk to you? And I said, yes. I didn't hear from Shannon for like over a week.
Okay, but first of all, I apologized to you 50 million times and tried to have a conversation, and you basically left me in your hallway. So I did try and apologize.
The reason why I was super pissed that night, and I said it to you, that 8 years ago, I protected your family. I knew David was having an affair. By the way, you knew David was having an affair. The world knew, and it was...
Oh, wait a minute. You're telling me that I knew?
Yes, you guys sat at the reunion, the perfect couple. We're so fine. Everything's fine.
Look, in the end, Andy, it's all good. I mean, our marriage is better than ever. We actually just got back from Hawaii 2 days ago, and he said to me, I am closer to you today than I was the day after we got married.
I love Shannon, I certainly love my kids, and I love my family.
And then it was months later when we started filming again that
dare you
went back and said, I'm talking
I found
now.
out after filming. How
That is not
dare
true.
you?
You knew at the
Believable.
You knew at the reunion, Shannon.
I did, because we had been to relationship boot camp and we were working on our marriage.
But you pretended like it was all fine. And I'm saying I could have blown up your family. I would never do that.
Thank you so much, Heather.
Yes, you're welcome.
What she's saying is she knew info about David. She didn't blow up your life. She feels that you did blow up her life.
I didn't know if it was her or not. And when I realized I made the mistake of mentioning the possibility because I was speculating because...
So you started a rumor.
Just for the record, everybody, let's make it clear. It's 100% my fault that I had too much to drink one night and told
your fault.
two girls.
That is 100%
It is my
your
fault. 100% my fault that your dinner party was ruined. It's 100% my fault
Nobody's
that this is out there in the
though,
public.
Shannon. I've already accepted responsibility for how I missed that.
Sarah from Nashville said, Heather, Shannon repeatedly apologized to you. So where do you come off threatening her like some sort of mob boss? I know you said it was a promise, not a threat, but it still kind of felt like a threat.
Yeah, all right, so I was very, very upset. I felt betrayed. When it comes to my family, I get insane because this is my life's blood and you don't mess with them. And so I'm sorry if I came off sounding like a mafia boss.
But you threatened my family.
If you ever come after me or my family ever again, you are going to lose a lot more than just my friendship. This will cost a lot. And I'm not saying this as a threat. I'm saying it as a promise.
I thought that she would, sue me. You talk about you get teary-eyed. That's one thing on the show that gets me teary-eyed. My kids. And I have them 100% of the time. And I have to take care of them. So I've worked my ass off for 5 years to get to where I am now. And for her to say that to me, that's like, are you kidding me? I'm a single mom.
I know. But I'll tell you something, just for the record, I would never sue you. And whatever my words were, because I was upset and felt very, very betrayed by you. And that's why I spoke like that. So I apologize for saying those things and making you feel that way. But I would never do anything like that.
Okay.